So here we go then. Two teams have emerged onto what will be a very slippery surface, and that will add something to the game as well. Sunderland have the automatic spots in their sights, and they need to keep winning to chase down Sheffield United, Burnley and Leeds. Both teams are aiming for back-to-back wins. Portsmouth haven't managed to do that this season. This is Mayenda. He's got options to his left. Isidore's onside, and Isidore scores!
I've got to say, I thought this game was a little bit open. Isidore's run's brilliant, but the position of the goalkeeper, why is he standing that far out? He doesn't need to be there. He's got to stay within the post and make him beat him. In the end, all he does is knock it past him because he's that far out. You know, he must be nearly on the penalty spot. Really far too far, but good finish.
Rapid counter-attack. Mayenda picked it up. He had options to his left. Timed it perfectly for Isidore. And he's a striker full of confidence. And he showed that with an emphatic finish.
Well, it's interesting. If you think about Pack's trying to play offside, he should go with the runner. Pack doesn't go with the runner, and Zach Swanson is tracking him and plays him onside. So really good run from Messiah, but the position of the goalkeeper just makes up his mind.
This is Bellingham and Al-Shish and Roberts, and it's cleared away by Towler.
Well, I've got to say,
that's a handball, not noticed by the referee, but noticed by Ian Dowie.
What a ball in from Ashish, I've got to say, put a magnificent ball in. I've got to say, Roberts, he's not scoring. If that lad lets it go, I think it was one of the centre halves, Towler, it would have gone past the post, but it's a brilliant ball in. Far too easy. I mean, that's like his brother, brilliantly done from Bellingham. Great, it's a wonderful ball, and Roberts was going past the post. Yeah. It was close. It did come behind him actually a little bit in the end. He adjusted his feet quite well, so I'm probably doing him a disservice, but if anywhere on target, it's in.
He'll be pleased with the opening 20 minutes. Ricochets back out to Neil, and he finds Oshish. He's got plenty of room to run into. Can he create something from this? At least on the overlap. He's ignored. Oshish! And that was better from Nicholas Schmidt. He needed that for his confidence.
He did. By the way, it's a really good save. It's good. It's brilliant play from Oshish. He gets at Swanson, dips in one, then comes in, drop of the shoulder, it opens up. It's a brilliant strike. I've got to say, it's going right in the corner, and he's a big man, so it looks a comfortable save, but very impressive.
It's Murphy, gets away from Neil. Murphy, not far away, decent effort, and he knows it. Slides down onto his knees in anguish, tore away from Neil, just curled it over the top.
Yeah, he's brilliant at this. I mean, it's a lovely little roll. Shrugs off Neil, and then they're just dropping off because they know he's got pace. But there's no doubt that Murphy poses a real threat.
Real hardy souls they are, aren't they, Portsmouth supporters?
Yeah, they've always travelled in their numbers.
600-mile round journey.
Oh, well, they've travelled in their numbers everywhere that you go. It is quite incredible, given what the traffic conditions are. Some of them have been set off last night, I bet.
Good passage by Sunderland, Mayenda. And still, Mayenda's been brought down by Towler. Referee has a look, decides not to give the penalty. It's a goal kick.
I'm not sure, but I think he grabs his shirt. I'm thinking it must be Towler's worst nightmare when you've got Mayenda running out. He's coming at you with pace, you know which way to go.
It's got a nice little shimmy. What do you think there?
No, maybe not enough for me. I think he does grab his shirt. Let's have a look. He does, but I don't think it's
My
enough.
ender should have been stronger.
Yeah, I think he should go on and try and strike the ball, but he does pull his... Yeah, it's just not enough.
Starting to have an affinity with the local area. Chris Mepham, this is Neil. And Isidore! He wasn't to be stopped, but the flag's gone up. And if he's in front of goal today, Ian, it's only going to be one result. An emphatic finish, but he's offside.
It's a brilliant ball, by the way, I've got to say. I actually didn't think it was offside when I see it by eye, but it obviously was.
Let's take a look, close eye on Isidore.
Yeah, it's a really good decision. Waiter passes are sensational, and Lovesley just lets it come to him, takes a nice touch round, and then finishes brilliantly. Again, trouble.
This time Isidore onto my hand, the flag stays down. Is this to be the second? He lashes it wide.
It's a really poor finish, but the movement of my ender's very clever, and he just runs off the back of Ogilvie. Ogilvie tries to go tight, he spins in behind. Here you go, look. He runs, he doesn't get tracked either by Ogilvie or Towler. Between the two, it's a really good shot. He must
Hit the target.
I've got to say, it's a really poor finish.
This time Patterson gives it away. It's Bishop just dallied ever so slightly. Bishop with a header. Didn't get the direction.
I think
he was rather surprised, Ian.
Yeah.
He just took a second or two longer.
I was just wondering about his first touch here. I mean, just get blasted up, so he can't do much. And to be fair, the defender O'Neill gets in the way. This ball's a little bit behind him, but I really think he should do better. He might even be able to take it on his chest. Brilliant ball.
Pull back, it's Roberts. And now Isidore! Wasn't far away, and he knows it.
It's absolutely brilliant play from O'Neill. He busts forward and then cuts it ground. It ends up falling in a really decent position. Really is brilliant. He cuts it back fantastically well, and then lovely little setup from. And oh my word, just a foot wide. Bit unlucky. He's looked very sharp today, Isidore, and it's a lovely setup from Roberts. Very clever.
Just scraped the white paint of the post.
Yeah.
As we know, anything can change in a game of football in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, he's got some options, hasn't he, on the bench? Messino, you think could be Saidi, or maybe a Matt Ritchie chance.
He's given away. Isidore's been pulled back by the shirt by Pack. This has to be a red card. And Marlon Pack, the captain, is heading off the pitch. And Portsmouth will have to play the remaining 24 minutes of this game, a goal behind and with 10 men.
And when you sloppily give the ball away, and then all of a sudden there's not much he can do. He's not going to catch it, Isidore. To be fair, it's his own fault. He's got to deal with it better than that. Shouldn't let it come across his body. Not there. In midfield, that'd be fine, not as a centre-back. I think it's soft, but he goes down quickly, but he does reach for his shirt, no doubt. He knows it.
Finding the extra man on the pitch now, Sunderland. This is Roberts.
Brilliant.
And now Hume into Maenda. That's a good block.
What
Atkinson
a block
again.
Atkinson. I've got to say, he's done fantastically well since he come on. That's a goal-saving challenge. It's brilliant football. What a cutback. It's actually decent contact from Maenda. He should score, but nonetheless, it's a brilliant pop by Atkinson. What a start for him.
Shows what he can bring straight away. You could see him there as well. He was marshalling in defence. He definitely made the block. Got there before Schmidt. But this is good play from Sunderland. Brilliant. And good defensive work from Rob Atkinson.
Yeah.
This is a chance. Oh, wasn't far away. Decent enough strike from Moxon. He had the space in front of him, tested the goalkeeper, hit the target. Too much time allowed by the Sunderland defence.
Oh, it is unlucky. Hands go up. Good opportunity though.
Referee wants Portsmouth player to take the throw-in from the correct position. He's played a minute more, and there goes the full-time whistle. And Sunderland have started the new year with back-to-back home wins, and they close the gap on the clubs above them in the Championship. Wilson Isidore with the goal after 7 minutes. That separates the sides, and Portsmouth hung in there even when they went down to 10 men with 23 minutes remaining. Their captain Marlon Pack showing a straight red. Full time then at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 1, Portsmouth 0.